Hi, time for some more real-time watercolor painting. Uh, I think we're gonna warm up on a glass of ice, or I don't know, something like that. I don't know if this pear is gonna be rotten. I had metallic object and put this on here. I had this thing set up for metallic object pear in clear glass. And then here I just got fake ice cubes, which I thought was going to be a great thing. I don't know if they look that great. I don't know. I just thought I'd give you something, good to have inside the glass. All right. So anyway, uh, let's just see what this is. This. Oh, that's a really good composition, actually. I mean, if this can't be in there, I wonder. Maybe get the this is a hot press pad, which maybe I'm gonna try. I got it taped. Okay, let's just try that as a warm up. It's Arch's hot press, whatever that means. I don't know. Anyway, let's just see what happens with this. My single light source is in the way of my water. So anyway, gonna get just a weird gray, and then gonna want to say that, whoops, this is gonna be here. So this should be that. Got a very, I don't know, it looks fine, right? A little off, but I was just gonna sort of make a mark there and say that's gonna be that, but instead, I don't know. I got the shape; it's pretty close. And then here we got a shadow, and then here it's got the thing of the glass. If I get lucky and I got a good oval here or an ellipse, here it got, okay, looks good. And, okay. Alright, looks good. And I'm just going to take the same gray color and see about saying how the pear is going to be here. And the bottom of the pear is going slightly under the, so this is actually over here. This is going to be the pear stem, which I see is about even with that thing. And got the other glass. The reason I'm doing like a dotted line for the glass is to enhance the chances that we can get a proper, ellipse or oval. And unfortunately, we're going off the bottom of the page, but we are doing a study, so what the heck, who cares? I mean, it would have been nice. I always hey, thanks for stopping by. Wow, look at all those comments. Thank you so much, everybody. And I even got a thumbs up. Thanks so much. Wow, appreciate the engagement in the comments area. Anyway, let's see here. I don't really like the way those ice cubes, so that looks pretty cool. Okay, let's just go here and make that like square. Usually I don't draw first with paint or anything else, but this time, today, we're gonna draw first, I guess. Okay, here, let's put this thing here. Okay. And, you know, in a way that is looking like, oh, we got some kind of interesting thing happening as far as the interior of the glass. I wonder what that blue reflection is. I guess it's like this pencil sharpener back here. That's funny. I did not anticipate that. Well, anyway, what's happening over here is we have the I painted this metallic object one time and it came out perfectly very nice. So I have sort of confidence that we can achieve that again. Even if suddenly it doesn't really look that great. Okay, let's jump in and add some color, especially to the pear. So I'm just gonna get a random yellow with a lot of green in it, and let's just hit it so hard. And here we're gonna say hi, that's the shadow of the pear. And then up here we're gonna get some gray, just up here, say gray shadow. And that looks fine. Now I'm gonna see about more gray. I don't really want to have that green in there. Let's see. Wow, 3 thumbs up. Thanks so much, everybody. Appreciate it much. Okay, so if you follow my channel, which probably most everybody here does not, you will see I have painted this thing once, and it came out very, very kind of accurate. So it is with that experience that gives me confidence that it's going to be coming out okay right now. Okay. All right, now I want to fuzz this around just to. Thing about with hot press is you can't always, you know, get good transitions. You get a lot of hard edges. And let's see, I want to go darker right here. This is a critical point here because you can't really see that. I'm sorry, it's paint from life. I'm never gonna have the a very accurate picture of the subject in the video because it's almost impossible to get a good you know, I decided it's because I got 2 eyes and the camera only has 1 eye, and that is why it's difficult to get an accurate representation of the subject. So for that reason, I painted, you know, some things I paint from photograph, from photograph. But since I don't really like painting from photograph, in favor of paint from life, and that is a dilemma for me here. But whatever. Anyway, now I'm gonna try to get the little thing here. That paint's kind of beating up because this is hot press. And so this is really the bottom of the, the silver thing. And biggest challenge we're going to have here is to have the interior of the silver thing really look like the interior. I'm going to go right here. And probably shouldn't be doing all this detail right now, but whatever. Here, this is got a Payne's gray hinting at blue. And I wish I could have smeared this around more when I first put it down, but I didn't, so too late now. I'm just gonna try to remove those hard edges. I guess that hard edge isn't so bad. Why not just leave it in there? Here, this one I'm just gonna try to smear it out to just get a gray, and I guess that here is the limit of that. So it'd be good if this line was not in there. And yeah, we got a thing that looks borderline metallic. And I guess we missed the boat on the bottom here because it really, my proportions already way off. But we gotta remember, we are representing here. We are not are we a camera? No, we're representing. So here you come here. I wish that dot wasn't in there, but too bad. Maybe I could, if it'll go away. I'm just putting some water on there. Let's see. Oh, it's got lighter, so that's cool. Okay. And what's happening with our pear? Let's go with some more. Where's the yellow palette? I have a palette that is focused on yellow, which there it is. I haven't used the yellow palette in a long time because we have been painting this thing here, and there's not a heck of a lot of yellow in that image. So anyway, here we go, yellow palette. This is Hansa yellow. Let's see if we can't just come here and say hi. We are the bold yellow area of the pear. I'm gonna put, I'm gonna save the everything else here. Just gonna save that for additional layers. We're gonna put the yellow over top of that gray we got there. And this, you would never really know that what this is all about is painting these glasses, would you? Because we're hardly even moving on those glasses. Oh well, this is it's like a cadmium yellow, and I guess we're just gonna hit it here just to. It's kind of an imagination color, a little poetic license here, because there's not really, I'm not really seeing much cadmium yellow. Right here, I guess, a hint of maybe cadmium yellow, but it's even more red. Okay, here I think it'd be a good place to start saying hi. I'm a highlight, so I got kind of a damp brush. I'm gonna rub on this area right here with the, well, it's not even a damp brush, it's a super wet brush, and we're gonna see about removing some of this paint that's sitting here and trying to get a highlight going. It's actually a highlight and shadow right there, so. And I don't know if this is a good time to do it, but we definitely got a little sliver of the pear down underneath here. Let's just get it there and just say hi. We are going to be a sliver of the pear pretty soon. We're not there now, but pretty soon, you just wait. We're going to be a sliver of the pear. Okay. And what else? I just got this yellow on the brush, so I'm just gonna sort of hit some of these areas. Here's like a green. Gonna come here with the green, and I was ready to bust out with the green palette. And let's just see what's happening here. I'm going to try to get a bottom happening there. And this is kind of a fictional green, but you know, whatever, we got to start getting the structure of this pear together. That looks pretty good. And if you saw that without the pear in there, you might say, oh, that's pretty good. Anyway, hey, Warty, sorry I missed you, but thanks for the comments and all that. Got all focused on the thingy. So what else are we looking at here? Just gonna put some violet just to start saying hi. We're gonna be that stem, and that's good enough to start. And I think we could put a little. Well, let's do a gray with a serious blue lean. Right here is like the darkest shadow, darkest area of the cup, and so, you know, having contrast to lead charge here. I hope that was a good idea. Let's see if we'll go up here. And just a dot right there. I'm gonna push this paint around so it's not so obnoxious. You know, very important that we're going to try to say that the interior of that thing is interior. Let's see if we can just hit here with just a thing. That's quite a puddle we just put on there. I'm going to let that dry. Thanks everybody who came by for I guess this is my approximate view, and that's what we got so far. See y'all with the next chapter, and